In 1995, federal agents stormed an apartment complex that had been converted into a garment factory. They found 72 Thai nationals illegally in America and in working conditions that can only be described as modern-day slavery.
They put you in like a slave that won't let you out at all. So it's my experience. I don't want that happen to anybody else.
We were shocked by the brutality of the slavery. We were shocked that those who could have stopped this practice did not.
Led by a young and determined attorney from Advancing Justice LA, Julie Su, the workers were able to make their terrible plight heard.
We were invested in not just successfully putting the captors behind bars, but making sure that the witnesses were treated with dignity.
This was not an ordinary smuggling case. This was a human trafficking or slavery case and needed to be treated that way. It was a civil rights violation, an immigration violation.
Advancing Justice came to us once it became clear that the case would not settle quickly and they would need substantial litigation support and trial help.
Su, along with community, church, and labor groups like the Thai Community Development Center, helped bring the captors to justice.
These workers were exploited, they were held against their will, but sweatshop abuse is much more common, and the same companies that are doing it to one are doing it to another, and if we don't hold them responsible, we're not going to end sweatshop abuse.
The judge sided with the workers in a landmark decision that opened the door to corporate responsibility in subcontracted industries. Advancing Justice LA's advocacy changed the federal law protecting victims of crime.
The S visas were basically transformed through this process. The S visas had been used primarily in the drug context case before. So for the first time, trafficking victims could cooperate with the United States in prosecuting the criminal defendants and then receive legal status for the duration of the case.
It also led to the creation of T and U visas, allowing for other people who came after them to have a sense of protection while their court cases played out.
This really was a phenomenal team effort. You don't accomplish the things that were accomplished 20 years ago and have the impact that you have without all hands on deck.
We were particularly inspired and amazed by the bravery of the workers, especially in their pursuit of justice, not only for themselves, but for all workers who faced exploitation.
The lawsuit resulted in over $4 million in settlements. The Thai workers have since moved on from the life they once knew and are now parents and grandparents, homeowners and citizens. They thrived in a way their captors never could have imagined.
Every year there is a reunion that I attend, and it's always good to see how far they have come along.
When you think about that time when they basically had nothing to where they are now, it's really, really heartwarming.
Tonight, we honor the 72 Thai workers who endured countless hardships and paved the way for justice and workers' rights. They are Advancing Justice LA's unsung heroes, and we sing their song of victory with them by marking the 20th anniversary of their fight for justice.
20 years is a long, long time. We all remember all the staffs that have been helped. But thank you so much from the bottom of all Thai workers at Monte. Thank you.
ก็จบตอนจบนี่อะไรทุกอย่างมันก็ดีขึ้นทุกอย่างแล้วก็มีคำเดียวคือขอบคุณมากๆทุกหน่วยงานที่ช่วยพวกเราขอบคุณมาก